Welcome, my candy cane poppers. How you doing today? It's Chris here, back with some more Iron Marines on extreme mode. Today we've got eye contact for you. So this is one of those levels where you have to defend for a while. But of course, being Iron Marines, they don't just set up your defense for you. They're gonna kind of make things get crazier and crazier over time. Now, this is the first level where we finally get to have the delicious channelers over here. So this is where I first realized that, or the first time I thought the channelers were the best thing ever. Now, as I've gone through and I've started to play through a little bit, I have realized that the channelers are really freaking good. But without any of those extra bonus upgrades to help increase them and make them better, they actually tend to be not as good as you might expect them to be. The only thing they're really good against is those really strong units because they have a chance of an insta-kill. So, beyond that, though, I'm going to try and take this down pretty reasonably fast. You can tell I'm charging over here. My mecha unit's already almost dead. He's just pounding on these guys just a little bit. Look how much damage he does, though. It's like nothing. You know, it takes freaking, what, 4 hits for this guy to take him down? 5 hits, maybe? 3 hits? Looks like it takes 4 hits, and he still, like, loses crap tons of health in the meantime as well. Anyways, we're going to play this a little bit differently than I did in my other walkthroughs. Instead of just defending up here on the stair stepper, I found a slightly better strategy. I have learned this over time. I tried doing the stair step and defense over here for a little while, and it ended up being a little rough for me. I wasn't quite able to do it. On top of that, I have figured out that there is 3 Knuckle Brothers that come in here from the top right corner. So if you can kind of get things situated, get things oriented, and then finally take over the eye, you're actually going to have a better time against these guys. So we're going to let our guys kind of get stuff sort of ready over here, but we don't want to take the eye just yet. We want to take down every single one of these spawners first. So this is going to be goofy, guys. Trust me on this. You're probably thinking, what the heck are you doing, Chris? Taking down spawners? I think I did this on my my first run through of this. The first time ever, I went through and I killed all the spawners because I'm like, I don't want freaking spawners everywhere, dude. Get them out of here. But as you can tell, we're just using all of our abilities over here, trying to take these guys down really fast because there's no enemy units coming anytime soon, besides those Knuckle Brothers. If they do end up coming. There they are. They're finally here. The I call them Knuckle Brothers. I don't really know what they are, but they look like they got big, beefy hands. They're kind of like down and wide, Neanderthal-like, like towards the... It's actually Neanderthal, believe it or not. Sort of over there. But what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to try and take it slow. It's better to take it slow, just get everything all situated, and then you're going to do a much, much better job at this one. Now, I had a really, really, really sad time in one of my walkthroughs. I just about finished this thing. We're actually getting overrun like crazy. And I get down to the last, like, 15 seconds. I get overwhelmed. I have one last set of channelers. I'm trying to run them back and forth, keeping them in range of the eye so they can't actually take it over. And then I get hit with a frickin' missile, and I messed up, and I didn't end up winning that game. So it was pretty sad. But as you can tell, it's a little bit boring. You know, that's why in most of my upcoming videos, I'm actually going to be speeding up the game a little bit. A lot of the time, you don't really need to hear every single little baby thing that I'm doing. You just want to hear the big things. So here we go, guys. Let's get started up in here. We're going to send our channelers all the way up into the top left corner over there. I'm going to change them to Guardians, if I remember correctly. And we're going to try and take these guys down before they actually become a problem. Before they actually start to become gigantic groups of enemies. So there we go. We're going to make them to Guardians over here. And we're ready to freaking go, baby. So, as you can tell from the timer up top, 7 freaking minutes to go. Can we do it? So... this mecha unit by himself is not very good. He's tanky as crap, don't get me wrong, but his attack damage is pretty weak. He attacks really freaking slow. So overall, you just gotta wait until you get your reinforcements in. And then what you want to do with the reinforcements is actually not leave them all at the home base. You want to send some over to Paragon over there, because he's going to be doing a great job defending that area. So this is going to be a little bit of a boring time for you guys, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a lot of just, okay, watch the screen and watch me kill these guys in the top left corner. Watch this intense action that's going on over here. So we got a second set of channelers down here, and plus we can just talk about random stuff as well. We got our second set of channelers down here, and we've also got some snipers which we're actually going to change into rangers and have them run over to help our guardians out. The reason why I like rangers more than snipers or anything like that is because they're so gosh darn tanky. I know that supposedly the engineers have heavy armor, but I don't believe it. I think the rangers have somehow better health or better armor than the engineers, and they tend to be so much better than pretty much any other of the infantry units. Just use these guys pretty much all the time unless you really need to use some sniper action for some really tanky units or something like that, or for just some extra range. But other than that, just keep these rangers over there and you're going to be doing fantastic. So about a minute and a half done already. We've got our 4 out of 4. Now, one thing about this level is that if you do end up losing any of your units, you still have the chance to win, but definitely not an extreme mode. So if you guys don't know what extreme mode is, of course, I should explain this. What the heck are we doing, and why do we call it extreme mode? Well, I beat the game on Impossible, and I was like, wow, this was actually pretty easy overall. I didn't find very many issues with the game. I mean, there was a couple times where I had to replay the level like two or three times. But other than that, everything was a snap. So I wanted to make it more difficult for myself. I wanted to, you know, make sure that I was really the Iron Marines king or pro that I thought I was. So I wanted to see if these engineers could do any extra damage, by the way, to these guys. And in the end, I was like, no. They really don't. They shoot really slow. Even though they bounce their shots off of guys, it just didn't really seem like it was helping at all. So I'm going to switch back to Rangers in just a little bit. But we do have some Knuckle Brothers coming in here. Some Knuckle Bros. But again, just use that same defense right there. You leave your mecha in the front and then pop some channelers in the back and you're going to be just fine. Even with 2 or even 3 of these guys, it's not a huge deal. And then if you ever get in any trouble whatsoever, drop Paragon back in there. Use your abilities, left side, right side, whatever, dude, whatever you need. So yeah, I'm still testing out the engineers. I actually don't remember doing that. I thought I switched back to Rangers quicker, but hey, we're just going to do. So we get another set of channelers. Wonderful! And now we can kill these guys even faster. This is what I'm telling you guys about. Those upgrades that you can buy really help out against these strong units like this. They can basically insta-kill them within like a couple seconds. It's just like random chance happens and they end up just whoop, dead. So, oh crap, dude, on low battery right now. I actually remember playing this really, really late at night a couple of days ago. I have not been able to make all these videos for you guys, so I've been sort of just doing what I can when I can, you know. Anyways, Paragon's going to do a pretty good job against these guys, kind of keeping them busy for a little while, but our mecha is honestly getting overrun pretty crazily over here. And that was just a small group of these guys. So you could imagine when there's these gigantic groups of robots coming in here, they can get pretty darn terrible pretty darn fast, right? So we're already down to 3 minutes, though. That's more than halfway done. And then it was like 3 minutes, like, whoa, we've got to send a bigger, better Rushes against you, Chris. Oh, crap. Oh, crapola. So, if you let my mecha heal, it's pretty much game over. If you just keep attacking, and you don't let me heal up on that guy, yeah, I can see myself in the... Now, another trick, though. This is something that I don't do all that often, but it is a possibility, especially with Paragon, by the way, is if you change him into a Flame Walker or a Shellstorm or something like that, and then use your heal, they do a lot more damage, which ends up healing you even more. And then you can change him back into the, whatever the heck he is. Tank monster, machine gunner. I don't know. I wish that guy could shoot somehow. Like if he just had like a little shot. You know, I don't need it to be extreme shot. Just I don't like the punches. Just a little bit of a pew 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 pew. Make me feel a little bit happier about things. All right, so 2 minutes remaining, guys. We still got the left top side just easy as cake. Completely covered over there, but they ended up sneaking through somehow. What the heck happened? So this is something that I noticed. I don't know how these guys get in. I have not been able to figure it out. I have not been able to pay attention enough to actually figure out where these guys come from, but they do end up coming in here and actually causing some problems. So, like I said, don't know how they sneak through. They really shouldn't sneak through, but they do. So I have to leave some of my guys up in the top left corner over there as well to make sure that they end up doing a decent job. But we're just going to pop in here, use everything that we got all at frickin' once, and we're going to take these bad boys down, man. We're going to heal him up nice and good. Nice and juicy like. Sure, all of our guys are kind of hopping in here. And we're also going to take down all of the spawners. Because if you need to... says if you take down all the spawners... Oh, crap. Paragon's almost dead. Don't die, Paragon, don't die! Only 1 minute remaining. There's a lot of guys over here, though, right now. Oh, you gotta survive! Alright, so we got a Flame Walker, though. Flame Walker's got to go in here hot. Paragon's just about healed back up, so we can pop him in here in just a second. Our Guardians are still defending. Nope, they died! They did not survive! What? I was not paying attention, and now they're dead. I didn't have enough people. So now we're actually getting pretty intense over here, guys. 40 seconds remaining. Can we make it? Can we defend? It's honestly looking like probably yeah, but bad things have happened before. So I got my Flame Walker kind of on the top shelf up in here. He's going to just be shooting flames all over people from above. Is that not the most dangerously amazing thing you've ever heard? 20 seconds remaining, and even at this point, if they did overrun us, they would not be able to actually take over the eye in time. So we are going to win this game. It was, honestly, it took a lot of strategy. It might not have looked all that difficult, but trust me, guys, it took a lot of strategy, a lot of planning to actually make this happen. We'll be playing through this entire world on extreme mode, so get ready for it. It is going to be extreme. Thank you guys so much for watching, and obviously, have a super duper delicious day.